Elon Musk just confirmed Grok 5 is launching before the end of this year, and he's calling it crushingly good with a 10% chance of achieving AGI. That's not marketing fluff. The model that's currently training on over 200,000 GPUs could fundamentally change the AI race in ways nobody's talking about yet. And after digging into XAI's development patterns and insider reports, I've found something that makes this release genuinely different from anything we've seen before. Here's what's actually happening. While OpenAI spent nearly 2 years developing GPT-5 and Google's been iterating on Gemini, XAI has been shipping major model updates every 3 to 5 months. Think about that timeline. Grok 1 dropped in November 2023. Grok 1.5 came just 6 months later with a 128,000 token context window. Then Grok 2 arrived 3 months after that, matching GPT-4 Turbo on benchmarks. Grok 3 launched in early 2025 with 10 times the compute power. And Grok 4 hit in July 2025, introducing native tool use and 256,000 token context. Now Grok 5 is coming potentially just 5 months after Grok 4. That's the fastest major model release cycle in the industry. And this isn't just another incremental update. Based on what's leaking from XAI's Memphis facility and Musk's own statements, this model represents something fundamentally new. Let's talk about what makes Grok 5 different. First, the multimodal capabilities aren't just bolted on features anymore. Industry sources suggest Grok 5 addresses the visual and video processing inefficiencies that plague current models. We're looking at true multimodal reasoning, where the model can simultaneously process visual diagrams, audio explanations, and text instructions to solve complex problems in real time. Imagine showing it a circuit board design while explaining what you need verbally and having it generate the code, visualize the output, and explain potential issues all in one seamless interaction. The infrastructure behind this is absolutely insane. Grok 5 is training on XAI's Colossus 2 supercomputer, which is rumored to break the gigawatt power barrier. For context, that's enough electricity to power a small city. This isn't just about having more GPUs, it's about what that compute enables. More parameters mean longer reasoning chains, better coherence over extended conversations, and the potential for emergent capabilities we haven't seen before. But here's where it gets really interesting. Grok 5 is implementing what XAI calls multi-agent coordination. Instead of one monolithic model trying to do everything, you've got specialized sub-agents working together. One agent handles code generation, another manages testing, another focuses on documentation, while a coordinator ensures everything integrates properly. This isn't theoretical. Early testers of Grok 4.2, which is essentially a preview build, report the model can already coordinate multiple tasks simultaneously in ways that feel genuinely different from current AI systems. The context window situation is getting ridiculous in the best way possible. Grok 4 already handles 256,000 tokens in the API with a special version supporting 2 million tokens. That's approximately 3,000 pages of text. But Grok 5 isn't just extending context length. It's implementing what XAI calls persistent memory architecture. The model will remember your preferences, past projects, and communication style across multiple sessions, not just for hours or days, but potentially weeks or months. This transforms it from a chatbot into something closer to a genuine AI assistant that actually knows you. Now about that AGI claim. Musk says there's a 10% probability Grok 5 achieves AGI. Let's be realistic here. True artificial general intelligence that matches humans across all cognitive tasks probably isn't happening this year. But what Musk might mean is something that's functionally indistinguishable from AGI for most practical purposes. When you combine advanced reasoning, multimodal understanding, persistent memory, tool use, and multi-agent coordination, you get a system that can tackle problems in ways that feel genuinely intelligent rather than just pattern matching. The competitive dynamics here are fascinating. OpenAI announced GPT-5 for later this year or early next year. Google's pushing Gemini updates quarterly. Anthropic's iterating on Claude. But XAI's velocity is different. They're not just trying to compete, they're trying to completely change the game's pace. By releasing major updates every few months, they're forcing everyone else to either speed up or risk looking stagnant. What's particularly clever about XAI's strategy is the integration with X's data pipeline. Grok models train on real-time information flowing through the platform. That's hundreds of millions of posts, conversations, and interactions daily, while other models rely on web crawls and curated datasets. Grok gets a constant stream of human communication patterns. This could give it advantages in understanding context, nuance, and emerging topics that static training can't match. The timeline suggests we're weeks away from seeing this in action. Training started in late September, and Musk's promising a release before year's end. Based on previous patterns, expect an initial rollout to Premium X subscribers, followed by API access for developers. The real test will be the benchmarks. If Grok 5 genuinely outperforms GPT-4, Claude, and Gemini across multiple domains while demonstrating these multi-agent capabilities, it could shift the entire industry's trajectory. Here's what this means for the broader AI landscape. We're entering an era where release cycles are measured in months, not years. Where models don't just get incrementally better but gain fundamentally new capabilities with each iteration. Where the line between narrow AI and something approaching general intelligence gets increasingly blurry. Whether Grok 5 achieves AGI or not almost doesn't matter. What matters is that XI is pushing the entire industry to move faster, think bigger, and challenge assumptions about what's possible. The next few weeks are going to be absolutely critical. If Grok 5 delivers even half of what's being promised, it doesn't just compete with existing models. It redefines what we expect from AI systems entirely. And that's not hype. That's based on XI's track record of shipping exactly what they promise. Just faster than anyone expects. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.